All right. Hello everyone out there in TV land. Welcome to the channel. This is first video in case you've stumbled across it. Looking for the first one, here it is. So we're going to start with this. This is my 04 A6 S-Line. It's a 270. I bought it 3 years ago at the beginning of the pandemic. I bought it specifically for the engine. I didn't care if I got a B5 S4 or a C5 A6, but I happened to stumble across this. I was actually set up to pick up a 2.8 B5 because it's the next closest thing I could find, but I found this and it was some of the best money I've ever spent. It's got 227,000 miles on it right now. Also, I'm going to apologize up front for the editing on this because this is the first video and I'm trying to hurry up and get it done, so it's going to be kind of cut and shut. But anyway, this is the most important thing that I have that doesn't have a heartbeat, but she needs some love, unfortunately. Last October, I was hit on a hit and run right here. The bumper smashed in, the hood's popped up a little bit. Insurance actually totaled it out despite the fact that the car runs and drives. The body is solid, however the doors and the fenders are not so great, particularly over here on the the driver's side, excuse me. This is actually a piece of Gorilla Tape which is holding up really well, but it's also really starting to bubble pretty bad down here, plus the hole in the fender. But yeah, it's a wonderful thing for how little I paid for it. It's got a stage 1-ish tune. The person who did the tune for me just gave me a copy of their tunes, basically. It's got a throttle body boot because the stock one likes to fail a lot. Updated filter, the BBSs, they're reps, but they need some love, but they still look good even though they're dirty. I got Brembo rotors and pads on it. Let's see, boost gauge. I got a little bit of stuff done to it, but not as much as I would like. It's actually currently for sale technically to anybody who's willing to pay. Anyway, we'll start it up and we'll give you guys a little tour. So we'll talk about this a little bit more. So the engine is a 2.7 liter engine, V6. Comes with a pair of turbos, one on each side. They call it a bi-turbo or twin turbo. So this also rev to 7K. I mean, before it was tuned, I mean, it'll still do that, but factory it would do that with the S-Line package. This is a Bell code motor, which is the upgraded motor. The earlier years have a APB motor. Makes roughly the same amount of power. There's no real change there. It's just general improvements in reliability and making it run better. And then the B5 RS4s, which we did not get in the States, unfortunately. They are an AZR code engine, and they come with almost like 400 horsepower stock or something like that. It's pretty sweet. So this car came from 1998 to 2004, or technically 2005 if you count the all-road. Still C5 platform. The S-Line specifically is kind of, it's got a few extra goodies. So from the factory, this came with 10 extra horsepower over the regular 270. I mean, it's a little something, but it doesn't count for much, I guess. Something else that might be part of that. Obviously, you get your badging down here. It's the only thing you get. And then back here we have the wing. I'll bring you guys around back here in just a second. And then coming around here to the back side, here's the wing that we mentioned. This is the same wing that you get on the RS6, which only came for the year 2003 and was the fastest four-door sedan that money could buy at the time. So this car has some pretty serious heritage. If you're curious, Tune Society, it's a car club in the Northeast area where I'm based out of. I was with them for one season, but they're a little bit more southernly based. So I'm not really doing anything with them. I just haven't taken the sticker off yet. I just like the sticker so far. So, and then the exhaust setup, that was one of the mods too. It's just a muffler delete. The rest of it is factory. The cats are still there. The resonator's still there. The tubing is not any bigger. It's the same factory size tubing. It's just the muffler's gone, and then a 3.5-inch tip. And there's no carving, nothing like that. They just fit in there that good. Although they're hanging a little bit. It's part of the TLC that this car needs. Here, leaving. And then you can definitely fit at least 2 bodies in there if you really had to. Yep. Joke. And then here is what the inside looks like. Alright folks, so like I said, this video is going to be short and sweet. There is technically more to say on this car, but I got to get rolling. I'm losing daylight. We have another video to do right over there. So yeah, welcome to the channel. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, I'm sorry. They'll get better, I promise. Everybody have a good day, stay safe, and watch out for your loved ones.